And sixth and last realm is the world of hell. The lowest and the worst world is characterized by aggression, suffering, and agony. The mindset of hell is defined by hatred, anger, and they identify everyone else as their enemy. But the concept of heaven, hell, all these six realms in Buddhism is different from other religions because everything is impermanent, including heaven and hell. Within Buddhist cosmology, this is a psychological, emotional state of a human being too. There is a story about the touring heaven and hell. They visited hell first. And it was dinner time. It was delicious food and a lot of delicious food on the table. And people were fighting with anger, aggression, and hatred. And they have a long, long chopstick, I think much longer than this. The long, long chopsticks and forks and knives and spoons. So it's people are packed in the place. So there is no way to eat, bring the food to their mouth. So they are angry. They cannot feed themselves, even despite the beautiful, delicious, colorful food in front of them. So it was full of anger, hatred, and aggression. And then they visited heaven. It was dinner time too. Surprisingly, all the setting was exactly the same as hell. Delicious food, so many people around, the long, long chopstick and forks and spoons. But they are very peaceful and enjoying their meal because nobody tried to feed themselves. They are feeding, because it's too long, they're feeding others. Feeding others, they are feeding me. So helping others is the best way to help yourself. Feeding others is the best way to feed yourself. So this story is just very simple, but can give us a lot of thinking about our attitude, our behavior, relating with the life around us. These six words explain the state of mind, our emotional and psychological conditions. Where are you now, at this very moment? You are in heaven while we chant and meditate? Are you in hell? Are you in a hungry ghost way? How is your emotional and psychological condition at this very moment in your life? And who decided where you belong? As we chanted about the Truth Theory Song, according to how we use our minds and bodies, we transform ourselves into six realms of existence, progressing or regressing, and grace arises from harm or harm from grace. So all these realms of existence creating you yourself. Sometimes you make progress, sometimes regress. Sometimes you learn the lesson from your suffering and create grace out of harmful situation. But sometimes when you are very good condition and situation, but you're spoiled and you don't really make a progress. So if you look at our life, we sometimes in heaven, while we are meditating, we are in heaven. If you cultivate that samadhi concentration and have a regular sitting, that creates condition like heaven. So when you meditate, you have a real samadhi concentration which brings delight, happiness, pleasure, very, very enjoyable experience. Psychological and emotional condition of some people are in the world of Asura with envy and victimhood. Some people are just in this world. And some people are in animal world with the mindset of ignorance and survival oriented with a little choice. I heard people saying, when some people are doing bad things, you're a pig, right? Also, I heard some people say, you are son of a bitch. So it's connecting whatever you are doing, behavior, word, or tendency, describe like that. Some people are saying, I walk like a dog and eat like a cow. So we are comparing, we are living in this realm. And some people's emotional condition are in the world of hungry ghost, with the greed, constant hunger for more and more. This creates consumer-oriented culture. And some people's mindset is like in hell, with the hatred, anger, by defining others as enemy. So think about it. Where's your mind? How does your mind look like? What is the condition of your emotional and psychological state in your life? When I was young, I asked my mother many times, who created me? If a God created me, I would challenge him or her, why not create me as a man? Growing up in this difficult patriarchal society, I always ask this simple question, even today, who created me? Who created you? According to Buddhist teaching, you are creating yourself with your own choices. And I am creating myself with my own choice. The karmic energy you have done habitually in the past determines your tendencies, your preference, your attitude, your achievement, and your character. It's up to you, and it's up to me, how to use our 5 senses and mind. We can give up the negative karmic energy, such as smoking, alcoholic attitude or habit or drug. So instead of turning to superficial, we can turn to inner world to see how I make a choice in each moment, facing difficulties or facing free time or facing joyful situation. According to Buddhist understanding, philosophy, and Buddhist cosmology, we are fully and totally responsible for our own destiny. So think about it. We are responsible for our own destiny. Nobody else can create better destiny for yourself except you yourself. Buddhist cosmology teaches us the drama of our personal desires and personal choice and its consequence. So by understanding the situation of 6 realms, don't be disappointed because our life is impermanent. Life is in the process of change and transient. So we can change ourselves. We can change our habit. We can change our tendency. We can change our attitude. We can change our character. And we can train our mind to accept difficult things, especially problems, as a positive, and see suffering as a good teacher. If you pay attention to the problems in your life, they can teach you a lot. So problems, challenges, whatever difficulty you face at this moment, it can be a wake-up call. When we change our habit, our behavior, our attitude, our preference, we can change our future reality. Our future reality does not have to be the same as today. Since we are growing spiritually, we do not act and react or respond to same situation, same condition, and same experience. It is possible to shift our perception, shift our perspective to see a new possibility right here and right now for you, so you could begin a new life, a new journey toward liberation.